I'm about to show you guys the glute workout routine that took me from being this girl. I mean, she was cute, she was okay, but I mean, she could be better, right? So let's actually get into it and how I achieved this.
What's that? It's a drop top caddy. What's my name?
Hey my loves, so we actually have this video right now. I'm on my way to the gym and we're actually filming this. I can't believe it. I've been away from the gym for 10 days and this is my first time and I'm so excited. You guys are coming with me. If this is your first time on the channel, hi, my name is Deborah Vons and today I'm going to be taking you guys with me to the gym because yeah, I want to show you guys what I'm currently doing, what I'm actively doing to grow my glutes, grow my legs, and build muscle basically. So if you guys are interested, you want to keep on watching this video. I have been just a little bit of context. I've been working out for the past 9 months and I really want to get a good transformation on my 1 year mark, because I'm going to be 1 year. It's going to be 1 year since I started working out by October, so around my birthday time. So I'm really pumping in a lot of effort right now for these last 3 months before that 1 year mark. But anyways, that's story. We'll talk at the gym, but come with me to the gym and I show you guys what I do. As a beginner, I'm not an expert, I'm not a personal trainer, none of that, and this is what I do, this is what is working for me. So if it works for you, fine. But yeah, so I'm running late and we'll talk at the gym, but let's go. Okay, so let's actually get into it. So the first thing that I like to do is basically start my workouts with some warm-ups. Today I decided to go on an incline walk. It's either I do an incline walk or I do like a regular walk or I go on like a run. So like maybe like a 30-minute run just to wake my muscles up. And with this, it's basically like just telling your muscles, okay, hey, you know, I'm about to strain you guys just a little bit. So I need you guys to wake up. I need you guys to be alert. I need you to know what is about to come, right? So yeah, and it also helps to, you know, reduce injury. So once I was done with my incline walk, I then went into sprints and I did this for about, let's say, between 10 to 20 seconds and just sprint at a speed that is comfortable for me, and then take a break and then do this for 3 times. So I do this 3 times and that's my warm-up, and then I'll go into stretching. Okay, so now a good cardio warm-up paired with good stretch will just basically keep my blood flowing. You know, my muscles have enough oxygen to perform, and so with that it helps in reducing the risk of injury. And at the same time, I get a bit of flexibility by stretching, and then I also have like an increased range of motion. So with my squats, this particular exercise that I'm doing right now really helps me to get down when I'm squatting. So yeah, this just basically helps with like an overall performance and helps in improving the overall performance of my workout. Okay, so now we're into the first exercise, which is squatting on the Smith machine. Guys, I'm sorry, but you would never find me squatting outside of this machine because I feel like this machine does like 90% of the job, because it does everything when it comes to form. I don't have to worry about my form. I get like more control with this machine. So all I need to do is just go up, go down, and that's it. And just focus on getting my reps in, right? So basically what this focus is on for me, 2 things: the glutes as well as the quads. So I want you guys to really take note of the depth of my squats. This is what that exercise, that warm-up really helps me to achieve. when you're doing squats, don't stop halfway. That's not squats. You're not hanging on the air. You need to go all the way down. And that's one thing that I'm really proud of, because if the weight is too heavy for me, that's the first tip I'm going to give to you guys. If the weight is too heavy that you cannot go down, come up without compromising your form, then you need to reduce that weight. It's better to get like the perfect form with less weight than just piling up weights. And I know that a lot of people would say, oh, you need to train hard, you need to do progressive overload. Yes, you can also still do progressive overload by just increasing your reps and using the same weights. So instead of 8 reps, you can do 12, you can do 16 with the same weights. If you're not comfortable with getting if you're not comfortable with adding too much weight, then do more reps. That's another way to do progressive overload, and that's what I do. To be honest, I'm not compromising my form or doing, I know they do pass myself. I will do the one that I know that I can do. But anyways, look at the quads being worked there, and as well as the glutes. And yeah, so that is pretty much it about this first exercise. Well, for this next exercise, I had to reduce the weight, honestly, because I just want to get a good form. Basically, this exercise is split squats. I know you guys love your Bulgarians. I'm sorry, but my feet will just be wobbling on that bench for Bulgarian. So this is what I'm most comfortable doing. The first time that I tried this exercise, you guys, the next day, in fact, the few days after that, I was sore. Like, I felt this in my glutes so much. I felt it in the sides. So like the sides that really bring out like the figure eights, your hips. That's where I felt it. It was so good. And ever since then, it's a staple. So basically, this is why I love the Smith machine. Can you just see how easy this is? Like, go up, come down, right? And how do you actually perform this exercise? So it's basically one foot in front of the other, and then you just squat on that foot. Okay, I have two variations for this. It's either I do it in a static position, or I go down, and as I'm coming back up, I'm bringing my leg back to the starting point. I take it back down, bring my leg back to the starting point. So I have two different variations for this depending on how I'm feeling. Two of them work wonders on my glutes. Okay, and besides the glutes, it actually still focuses on the quads at the same time. So yeah, it's a win-win. A win is a win. Okay, so now the next exercise that we're going to be doing is some sumo squats, and I've been doing this one since day one. Since the first day I set my foot in the gym saying, okay, I want to grow my glutes, this is what I've been doing, right? So I'm just picking up my weights right now, and I want you guys to take note of at least one thing from this exercise. I'm lifting the weights to actually doing the exercise. If there's one thing you need to be sure that you're doing, is maintaining a neutral spine. You don't want to get like a rounded back and then, hurt your spine all in the name of trying to grow glutes. No. So with keeping a neutral spine, stop looking at the mirror in front of you. When you're done with your set, look at the mirror. Stop looking at the mirror beside you. When you're done with your set, look at the mirror. Just be focused. And for me, what I like to do is I pick one point on the ground, pick something on the ground and look at it till I'm done with my reps. Just so that I don't look up, because once you look up, you've distorted that straight spine, and so it's now straining on your back. Okay, so now for feet placement, I'm gonna just refer you guys to this video that I made some time ago on how to actually get your feet placement right for this. But basically, I would just say your feet is supposed to be like at a distance wider than your shoulder width apart, or like your hip width. So just basically your legs need to be farther from each other to allow the weight in front of you. And then basically just do like pulsing movements, go up, go down, go up, go down, get your reps in, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so now we're on to the next exercise, which is another fave, RDLs. This will target your glutes as well as the hamstrings. One key tip that has helped me with getting my form right for my RDL is thinking about, you're coming back from grocery shopping, you have 2 bags of groceries in your hands, and you're trying to close the door of your car. So think about that. What you're going to do is you're using your back, you're using your hips, you're using your glutes, everything. You're using everything to try to close that door. And so your hip is moving outwards. And so as you're doing that, you're also lowering the weight and keeping it as close to your body as possible. Again, your spine needs to be in a neutral position. You need to maintain a neutral spine, and at the same time, as you're lowering that weight down, once you go beyond the point where your back begins to feel rounded, then you've passed your range of motion and you need to come back up, because if you don't, it's gonna tell on your lower back. You're gonna feel so much pain. So once you feel like your back is beginning to feel rounded, you don't have that neutral spine anymore, start coming back up. Okay, start coming back up, because you've passed your range of motion and you shouldn't have gone that far. So what I would like to say is just a little beyond your knee. Just sometimes you might not even need to go past your knee, right? Just a little beyond your knee and you should be fine. But again, maintain a neutral spine and make sure that your back is straight. Focus on something on the ground. Stop looking at your mirrors. Okay? Okay, so now to my all-time fave. This is like my best workout. I can lift as much kg as I want. As far as I just keep on adding the weights and progressing, this is something that I will never get tired of. Although, if there's anything that I hate, it's the fact that I have to set this up. My gym does not have the machine, and on this day, someone was very kind. I don't even know. She was just there right in time to just help me, because girl, I was struggling. And she stayed there till I was done, because I told her that, oh no, don't worry, I got the other side. Anyways, this is hip thrust or calf bridges, whatever you guys want to call it, to be honest. So basically, this is just me setting up, and this requires a lot of mental preparation for me, to be honest. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. The first time I failed, I was like, okay, gather yourself together, get your act together, and let's get this rep up, right? And once I get that first rep, that's the end. That's the end. I'm good. I'm good to go, right? So now let's get into this workout. This one is, I think this is the only workout where I actually squeeze my butt cheeks at the top. Every other thing you won't find me squeezing because I just feel like that's so weird. But this is the only exercise where when I get to the top, I squeeze. And I know you guys can see like that muscle definition in my hamstrings, in the quads. Can you see that? Nah, don't play. So this is the setup. Basically, foot placement is shoulder width apart and your back is basically against the bench. So I like to hold my barbell from underneath as opposed to from on top, because it helps me to control the bar better, right? So once you get that first rep up, right, your chin needs to be tucked in. I want to say keep it tucked into your neck and face forward. Your back is the only thing that should have contact with that bench. Your back and your arms, right? Your head is above, it is not on the bench, it is not facing the ceiling, it is tucked into your neck and facing forward. And as you can see like the 90-degree angle, like your feet from the ground to like your body. Yeah, you can see that 90-degree angle. That's what you should aim for. This exercise actually targets your gluteus maximus, and that's like the major part of your glutes basically. This is the leg placement. Again, shoulder width apart, and or like your hip width apart. And I love to use these shoes whenever I am doing this particular exercise because it has like a good grip, and that's one thing that you need. And you need a good grip. Either you're doing this barefoot or the shoes that you're using have a good grip so that you can plant your feet into the ground basically. And so that's how I hold my barbell. You can also choose to hold it like this, whichever one works for you is fine. So with this one, once you get to the top, basically this is, like I said, this is the only exercise where I squeeze my butt cheeks at the top. So once you get that rep at the top, you want to squeeze squeeze your butt cheeks together. So once I get to my last rep, what I do is I just hold it in. I just stay in that position for like as much as I can till I can no longer stay, and then I just drop the bar. So some people will tell you 10 seconds, 5 seconds. I would just do that till I can no longer hold it in and I just drop the bar. Okay, so we're down to the last exercise, which is definitely not the least. This is what is helping me build the shelf, the round shelf. This is what's giving me a pump. Anytime I do this exercise, there's a pump somewhere. And to be honest, this is the leg placement. I just like to go further a bit from the starting point, so I push back a little bit, then I rotate my feet at like a 45-degree angle, and then I kick back. It's as simple as that. And with this exercise, you only want to move your legs. Before, when I started this year, I had some mistakes and my upper body would be moving as my leg is moving. So with this, you want to keep your upper body as fixed as possible. The only thing that should move is the leg that is doing the kickback. The other leg is straight. Your upper body is not moving with the leg, and you just keep like a neutral spine. You can notice that I'm looking downwards. Just put your face to something. Look at one point in the ground and keep a fixed mind. Remember, mind to muscle connection. Your mind needs to be connected to the muscle that you're trying to build, and that's what's going to help you actually see your gains and see your results. Use a weight that is pretty comfortable. Your form is much more important than the weights you're using. So basically, that is it for my glute workout routine. I've shared with you guys 6 of my core workout routine for my glutes, and to be honest, I don't do all 6 in a day, so I pick like 3 to 4. The remaining 3 to 4, depending on whatever I pick, then do those on the next glute day. So basically just creating a balance. And to be honest, I'm really just getting started. I do plan to do fitness, as a lifestyle by God's grace. So to me, it is still very little progress, but I'm really proud at how much my body has changed and how much muscle I have gained, ever since I started working out. So yeah, I really hope that this was entertaining and educative. If you want to start working out, I really hope you found some tips here helpful as well. After this workout, I basically just did like some cardio back home. I walked to my bus stop and then I took a bus home. A 7 to 10 minutes walk. So I'm good. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Like it if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.